Yeah.
Yep. Hey, it's Sunday, June the 30th. It's the last day of June, and I'm still John Evans. And you're on the Small Town Network.
Yeah, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm Howard Howell.
Yeah, and you are watching Community News here on the Small Town Network. If you're just joining us for the first time, we air a program every week, usually every Sunday, depending upon what's going on. But and we have your things to do, which is things to do this week. We have your WVLT weather. Every now and then we get a bonus video from our good friend Ben Cathy, multiple award-winning meteorologist Ben Cathy, and we do have one of those today. We've got all your pets from Roane County Animal Shelter. We've got a bunch of available animals that you could make a new home for. And then we got other interests, which is stuff coming on later in the weeks, and some birthdays and some other fun stuff too. Yep. Yeah. So first of all, thanks to the groups that share us. There's like 50 something groups that share us, so we appreciate all of y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and follow us. Also, don't forget that we are now available on all of these platforms. On Twitter, at SmallTownNet, Instagram, at SmallTown Network Live, Facebook, you're probably watching us now, YouTube, SmallTown Network, and there is our email at the bottom.
Go out and look at one of the other platforms as well, just to give us some feedback on how it looks out there on those platforms.
Yeah, bear with me on Instagram, because Instagram changed something, and now I cannot share the video format that we have. It's weird. But right into it, our first segment is Things to Do, brought to you by none other than Mr. John Evans and Evans Financial.
Evans Financial, right across from the park, what used to be the park, maybe still is part of the park. And, well, as you know, things are changing a little bit. We're getting some new windows, and we're going to paint soon. And the downtown area is growing and looking better, and we want to be part of that as well. And so come and see us and let us know how we're doing. And, you know, just like always, you're getting those statements in the mail from your investments, and you probably don't know the guy. It's been a long time since you talked to the guy. He may not still be your guy. But if that's the case, come see me. Good chance, being independent, I can handle that for you. And we'll sit and have a cup of coffee, talk about what used to be the park and maybe still is a park.
Yeah, and there's his contact info on the screen. Give him a call. All right, here we go into Things to Do. And again, this is Things to Do and important dates coming up this week, and a very important one, July 1st.
July 1st, the Battle of Gettysburg begins, and a lot of speculation, a lot of talk about this, you know, what was he thinking? Because by most people's accounts, General Lee was one of the most brilliant military men of all time. And why you would engage in this battle here was one of the stupidest things anybody ever did. You know, some speculation is that he thought, you know, hey, this war's about over anyway. If we can do this, if we can pull this off, this is our only hope. And he was almost like, this is going to end the war, win the war, let's take one final shot at it. And he had almost given up at that point. I've heard people speculate that, but I don't know. I just don't think it was a very smart thing to do.
Well, that's why I went down to Chattanooga Battlefield yesterday and checked that out. That's like really, a mini really Gettysburg down there.
Yeah, that's really, really nice down there. Did you take the cable car up the top?
No. Drove around.
Just drove around?
Just drove.
Did you get out and walk around?
No, because it was too hot.
It was. Yeah. We were up there one time, and off the subject a little bit, but you know, they got those walkways and it steps down, but then on the edge, man, it's deep. It goes a long way. So from where my wife was standing, and I'm on the edge of this one little thing, she can't see that that's not the edge of all of it. So I'm standing there and she gets nervous, and I notice that she thinks I'm on the other edge. So I give it one of those.
Oh, God. Terrified.
She didn't like that. And I heard about it.
But yeah, 1863 that happened. They be jamming.
They be jamming at the Bradbury Community Club, as they always do. On Tuesdays, and that's from 6 to 10. $2 gets you in, and for the same $2 you get to play. So take an instrument, find a group, and jam a little bit.
Yeah, they be food trucking.
They still be food trucking on Wednesdays in Harriman, so you don't have to You don't have to cook lunch. You don't have to bring it from home in a brown bag, go over there to Hammond. They always got a good food truck from 11 a.m. to 2.
Yeah, very awesome. And then July 3rd is the Cumberland Farmers Market.
Cumberland Farmers Market from 9:30 a.m. to 12, and remember that's Central Time, and that's up there on Peavine Road in Stonehenge Drive in Crossville.
And they be worshiping.
Every Wednesday they have their adult Bible study class at 7. It's over there across from the middle school, and they have their other scheduled events. They do a lot of other things. Their Sunday school service starts at 10. Their worship service starts at 11 on Sundays. Wednesday Bible study we talked about. Their women's auxiliary meets the second Thursday of every month, at 6:30, and their Love Kitchen Meal and Fellowship is the second and fourth Saturdays at 4.
Yeah, another significant, obviously, this week.
Yeah, July the 4th, our Independence Day. In 1776, the Congress declares our independence from Great Britain, which was a fine day as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And it's weird, we had a war, and then what's now our best ally, one of our greatest allies being Great Britain. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, had a great day. Some of the smartest men we ever had in this nation did that, and then our Constitution. And so I'm just proud that they did that for us, and all the sacrifices were made in that war.
Yeah, very, very important day in history. Who knows where we'd be if that didn't happen. And then...
We'd be Canada.
Yeah. And then smoking the water.
Yep, yeah, that's fireworks over there in Kingston. And if you've never seen that, do yourself a favor, go see it once. They do a really, really good job over there. They do a really good job of drawing a crowd too. So you're going to be packed, and it's going to be hot. But when the sun goes down and fireworks start, you're going to know it's worth it.
Yeah, they got a kid zone, food trucks, all kinds of stuff. There's your entertainment.
Yep. After the fireworks, you're going to have Aaron Carter, and before him, you're going to have High Carbon Steel, and after that, Trent James Band.
Yeah, so all kinds of entertainment there. And then this is in Kingston.
Yeah, they're going to have a parade. It's Quacentennial. I
Yeah.
think the Bi's not supposed to be in there,
Yeah.
but it means 125 years. But they're going to have a celebration parade at 2 in Kingston associated with their fireworks and 4th of July celebration.
Yeah, very awesome. And then they're still going at Steel Magnolias.
From May the 24th to August 1, they're still doing. Got a whole other month to see Steel Magnolias out there in the Cumberland County Playhouse.
Yeah, so go check that out. And then Soddy Daisy's Market.
On the 6th, the Soddy Daisy's having their farmers market on Saturday. That's 7 a.m. to 11 at Poe's Tavern Park.
Yeah, go check that out. And then Long Island Marina's got a bunch of days.
Yeah, that's south of the river over there, and that's for the 4th, they've got One's Tacos. For the 5th, they've got Gino's Krusty Krab. On Saturday, they got K-Town Burgers, and Sunday, they got A&R Texas Barbecue.
Yeah, go check that out. And then right back here at Roane State Community College.
After the 4th, from the 5th to the 7th, the East Tennessee Cutting Horse Association is going to be at Roane State, and indoor arena, and it's free to spectators. So if you want to see that, just go over and watch.
Yeah, go check that out. And then back at the Princess Theater.
On the 5th, that's Friday, the Kingsman Quartet is going to be at the Princess Theater from 6:30 to 10:30.
Yeah, very awesome. And then the July 4th fun continues.
Yep, on the 5th, the Little Patriots Parade is over there at the downtown Monterey Depot Museum over in Monterey, Tennessee.
Yeah,
and that's for little kids.
Yeah,
Yep.
check it out. If you got a bunch of kiddies, take them down there. Just call that number first. And then back to the lake.
Kingston's Farmers Market on Saturday the 6th, and they're over there from 9 a.m. to 12.
Yeah, and then the Freedom Festival.
And that's on the Saturday the 6th as well. Copper Chicks, Goat Soapery, and Makery.
Wow.
Don't know what that exactly means. They're making soap, I guess.
Yeah.
But they're going to have all kind of stuff over there, and there will be free hot dogs until they're out of free hot dogs.
Yeah, and those are probably Central Time, so just keep that in mind. And then Spring City's got their farmers
Their
market.
farmers market is on Front Street in Spring City from 8 a.m. to 12. And it's $15 donation to sign up to be a vendor, so they still got space, I assume, so give them a call there.
Yeah, and then our good friends at the Rockwood Marina and RV Resort.
They got a whole week of stuff to do.
Yeah.
On the 3rd. They got Wind Down Wednesday. They got tie-dye on the 4th of July, a cornhole tournament. And they're going to show a movie, American Tail. On the 5th, that's Friday, they're going to have live music, and that includes Ryan Roberts. And they're going to have s'mores.
Yeah.
On Saturday, Crafts for Kids and Jewelry Making for Adults, weenie roast and root beer floats. And then on Sunday the 7th, they got the meditation yoga. We're going to hear about that more in just a minute.
Yeah.
And they got their charitable breakfast they always have on Sundays. Right there it is. And the proceeds go to Hands of Mercy this weekend.
Yeah. And then there's the yoga.
The yoga on the fuel dock. So you're doing yoga and meditating on the fuel docks every Sunday at 8 a.m.
So catch a buzz and get stretched out, I guess. Yeah.
If you smell enough of that gas, you might put you in a meditative state. Who knows?
Yeah.
You used to get in trouble for that sort of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, so now you just pay $5 and you get to go do yoga and inhale the
You need to
boat.
find your zen.
The closer you get to the pumps, the higher the price.
Yeah, the boat fuel. Yeah. Whew. That heads us into, I think this is weather, which is brought to you by Roane County Animal Shelter. Really glad to have them on board because we get pictures every week of some available cuties.
There's some good ones there. Sansa and Mosley,
Yeah, looking like good puppies.
Roxy and Poppy,
They're both cute. And then here's two more.
Rocky and Shelby. They look like they belong together.
Yes, they look related possibly. Very cute though, very
Yeah.
cute. Here's Bonnie and Bo.
Bonnie and Bo. Bonnie's one of those sleepers. That's going to be a good dog for somebody, you can tell.
She's relaxed, it
Yep.
looks like. Bo wants to play.
Yep, right now.
Let's go do it. And then Rufus.
Rufus looks like a good one as well.
And then you see the costs there, not too bad. Dog adoptions, cat adoptions, kittens. And don't forget, go down there and make a donation. Make
Yeah, they take a lot of donations for food.
money
Yeah.
donation, food
There-
donations,
yeah.
cat litter.
Missy's a good dog as well. You can tell that by looking at her.
Yeah, there's little Missy. She looks happy and fun. She's ready to get out of there. But give them a call, 865-354-7387, and we appreciate them. And don't forget, there's now a low-cost spay and neuter clinic right there. We were at the grand opening. If you want to see that video, just check out our webpage or on our Facebook page. We have the full ceremony. It's very cool. But thank you to the Roane County Animal Shelter for being on board. Again, we've got to thank WVLT, Channel 8, and especially Heather Haley, Ben Cathy, Kyle Granger, and Jacob Durham over at the First Alert Weather Team. And like we were saying in the beginning, sometimes we are lucky enough to get a video from my good buddy Ben Cathy, who's a multiple Emmy Award
Too
winning.
many to count.
Too many to count. But we've got a cool video from him, kind of giving you your plans so you can make your plans for 4th of July weekend. So here is meteorologist Ben Cathy.
Boys have been really hot into the middle 90s early in the coming week. The rain's going to help a little bit, but check your WVLT News app for the latest on regulations around fireworks. Anyways, first in the nation, the Gatlinburg Midnight Parade. Right at the start, Kyle Granger, the mayor of Sevier County, says 50, even 100,000 people possible, depending on it. Anyway, 76 at midnight, muggy with a light breeze. And as we head into Knoxville, festival on the 4th, 5 to 10 o'clock. 86. We do have that chance of rain returning, especially later in the day on the 4th. Of course, still a few days away. We'll fine tune that. But for the high temperature, talking about the lower to middle 90s, depending on where you are. Happy Independence Day. For Small Town Network, I'm meteorologist Ben Cathy.
Yeah, I got to thank Mr. Ben. Appreciate him, as always, doing those videos for us. Now, with no further ado, we head to the weather wall with Mr. Howard.
Yes, happy 4th of July. We got it going on this week. So,
How are you in front of that? Hold on. There it is.
like I said, Sunday and Monday is your low, but still muggy. chance of 40% of shower todays, but to go outside and check it out. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays coming up, hit the 90s, back up into the 90s again Thursday. And of course, on Friday, you have, we're back up a little more, right there, 40% chance on rain for Fridays for the 4th of July.
4th of July is Thursday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they messed up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But that's okay. We know what day it is.
Yeah.
So here's your local radar. As you can see, north, all that front's going to come in. Hopefully, it won't be here on the 4th of July, but it's coming down that towards our direction later at the end of the week.
Yeah.
So that's it. So
there he goes.
You know, I hadn't thought about that until Ben was mentioning it. As dry as we've been, we better get some rain between now and then, and there's going to be fires in people's yards all over the place. My grass is crinkly, you know.
Yeah, don't forget, download WVLT's app. They've got a news app and a weather app. Both of those are awesome and can be programmed to your direct location. So again, thanks to Ben Cathy and thanks to Howard for our weather update. Now we're heading into other interest, which is stuff going on in the upcoming weeks. Brought to you by Bells, or B-Alls, or Bells with the second L silent, however you want to spell it. And we're calling it the Bells Shopping Center there next to Walmart. We did that for Shape Up, and it kind of stuck, so we're going to call this the Bells Shopping Center. Hey, and if you're looking for a gig, and you got to be a good employee now, don't be being a bad employee, because I can't be handling that. But if you are willing to work and have a great job and actually have fun while you're working, it is a lot of work, but they have a lot of fun.
You know the boss over there.
I do know the boss over there. But hey, they've got all positions available, sales associates and store leadership. So if you want to have a good time, but do a little work and meet a lot of the community, it's pretty awesome. They've redone everything over there, so if you haven't been in a while, go check it out. They got new stuff like every week. It's a whole new batch of stuff, but all kinds of stuff. Here's a cool video.
I bet if you're a retired person and you're looking to supplement your income a little bit, and you've worked your life, you know what work is, you go over there and pick you up a few hours a week and some extra money.
Yeah, and you know, nice. Look at that. All that stuff is nice. That's the neatest I've seen that area. That's that area that you go to when you are checking out.
Yeah.
You got to go through that little maze that they make you go through. But look at how nice and organized all that is.
So they got stuff as well as clothes.
There's clothes. There's like automotive stuff for guys and like
kitchen stuff as well.
There's kitchen stuff. There's rugs. There's towels. There's animal stuff. There's clothing for every age.
So they got everything. It is be-alls.
It is be-alls.
They be-alls having everything.
They be having alls of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't a stretch at all. But hey, here we are. Other interest, and again, this is upcoming events coming on, not this week, but in the upcoming weeks. Important one to start.
Yeah, kids still growing. They're in school. They're getting those meals at school, and school stops. And in the summer, they still need to eat. And some of those kids, that's the best chance of nutrition that they get. But they can still do that. They pick up those. There's the pickup days. July, they got the 3rd, 10th, and 17th. You can see there the pickup locations. So if you're on those programs during the school year, you can still get those meals. Contact them, get out there to those pickup locations on those dates and get your food.
Yeah, go check that out. Thursday at the AMP, not happening this week because Thursday is the 4th of July, so I'm sure they got 4th of July celebration, but they'll kick off the Thursdays at the AMP again next week.
Yep, and that next week it will be Run Katie Run.
Yeah, let's go check that out. Also next week,
car show in the city of Wartburg, Rev Up Wartburg, and they're gonna have a swap meet along with the cars, and they'll be on the main street behind the courthouse on the 13th of July.
Yeah, and then it's a little early yet, but if you don't book your tickets soon, you won't get them. But in Etowah, we usually do at least 1 or 2 shows a year in Etowah with Matt Cordell as Elvis, and it's for a great program. It's for the Etowah Christmas for Kids program. So go down and see that. But so now we head into birthdays, brought to you by Six Little Teacups. We call it Chattanooga, but we're calling it now way South Kingston.
Way South Kingston.
Because if you go down 58, it's right down there. It's not even to Chattanooga. You don't have to go that far. But Six Little Teacups, She's got daily sweets in there that you can just stop in and get. Or she'll make custom cakes, cupcakes, cookies, you name it, for those parties or events that you got going on. Or you can even have a princess tea party or birthday party right there inside the shop. It's very awesome. So go to see Kim and tell her you saw it here on Small Town Network. Monday, if you're born Monday, you share a birthday with Princess Diana and Dan Aykroyd. And that includes Thomas B. Flood. Yeah, and Teresa Conley, Tuesday birthdays.
You share a birthday with Richard Petty and Thurgood Marshall.
Yeah, Caleb Heatherly, photog at WVLT, and Brian Lowe got birthdays on Tuesday, Wednesday.
You share a birthday with Tom Cruise and Julian Assange, who just got released and he's headed to Australia, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be a good best birthday he's had in a while. Kenzie McCarter and Jay Denton, and if you need your car windows tinted or your business windows tinted, Jay Denton is the man. Just look up Denton's Tinting on Facebook, and he's a good buddy of mine. He does a great job, so happy birthday to him. Thursday.
On the 4th of July, if you're an Independence Day baby, you share a birthday with Rube Goldberg and Myra Lansky, the criminal. And that includes Darrell Williams, Donna Ryan, John Alberson.
Yeah, and then...
And somebody else, my mom.
Yeah.
My good old mom, Peggy Evans. And that's her back in the 70s. You see that one day is June the 7th. 15th in 1970. That's me and my sister and mom at the zoo. I'm happy because I'm at the zoo. Angie was captured and returned to the monkey cages, and we rescued her from there. And she's a little unhappy being rescued. I think she felt more comfortable in the monkey cages.
Does she still have the tail at that point?
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah, I know they don't like to talk about that.
That's why she got put in the cage.
Oh yeah, because of that tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good thing they got that removed.
Yeah.
And here's another one.
And there's mom and dad when they were young.
Yeah, very awesome. Happy birthday, Peggy. Hope you have a great one. Sounds like you got a nice meal coming up for you.
Oh yeah, we always do her some lobsters.
Oh, I love lobster.
Yeah.
Friday birthdays.
You share a birthday with P.T. Barnum and Huey Lewis of the News fame, and that includes Nancy Prophet Sterling.
Yeah, and speaking of hip to be square, Bobby Koick. Thank you. That was my
Is he
Huey
square?
Lewis. He's a good guy,
Okay.
Bobby. But yeah,
It is hip to be square.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
it is.
he wants a new drug. Or no, what's another Huey Lewis? I can't think. What's the one from Back to the Future?
Back in time?
Back in Time. Yeah.
Was that him?
Huey Lewis? Yeah. And then Huey Lewis, of course, is when Michael J. Fox goes to the band tryouts. Huey Lewis is one of the judges sitting there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't know
They
that.
got him goofed up with big, thick glasses and stuff. And he goes, and Michael J. Fox plays a Huey Lewis song.
Yeah.
And Huey
Yeah.
Lewis, as the judge, says, nah, I don't like it.
That was him?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. So that was awesome. But anyway, happy birthday to my buddy Bobby. He's a good buddy of mine. He works out at Country Tonight. So happy birthday, Bobby. Then Saturday.
Saturday, you share a birthday with George W. Bush and Sylvester Stallone.
Hey, it's my birthday. I wonder if you didn't mind it being my birthday too much.
The last part was better. I love that when they was going to buy that house, and they said we should buy it because the numbers almost add up to 9. And they did.
I like that. That's good numbers right there. Adrian,
Let's add up to 9. But that includes Marshall Wilhelm.
Brandy Pelfrey, Tim Hensley, and Adam Williams.
Yep.
Sunday birthday.
You share a birthday with Ringo Starr of the Beatles, and that includes Tammy Penley and Kathy Gibson.
Dominic Webster, a local reporter guy for one of the other stations.
Oh, no.
Brody Wesson, he used to be our meteorologist intern at WVLT, so happy birthday to them. All right, as you know, or if you don't know, you got a money-back guarantee on this show. All the money that you spent on this show, you can get back, and John will tell you how also that you can use this if you have any event. And don't forget, no event is too big or too small.
No, it's anything you want us to put on here, we'll do for you. Yard sales. You got something like that coming up, let us know. Because it is yard sale season. But you do get your money back. Everything you spent to watch this show today,
Yes.
you can have right back in your pocket. Instantly, if you contact us right there at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com, or the quickest, easiest, most cost-effective, and safest method of contacting us is directly messaging us on Facebook. And this week, I tell you what, since it's her birthday and she's going to be 85,
Peggy's paying?
I'm going to make her pay.
Peggy's paying.
Yeah.
All right. Well, birthday girl Peggy is paying for the show, so
Yep.
thank Peggy for that and shoot her a happy birthday. And and again, you hear the music in the background. That's my buddies Uzori. They are still fighting for their lives out there in Ukraine, and they're still playing music all over Ukraine. So my thoughts and prayers go out to them. Yeah, that wraps up another week here on Small Town Network Community News. So don't forget to like, follow, share, check us out on those other platforms, and have a happy and safe 4th of July.
Safe being the key word.
Yeah.
Right? We want everybody on the 5th to have the same number of fingers
That's
they started in the 4th.
Count them now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, from all of us here, I'm Scott Wilk.
John Evans.
I'm Howard Howell.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody, and have a happy 4th of July.